Justine Hitchcock, and I'm a certified health coach at Beautifully Flawed Living. Everyone that is tuning in, send my sister, Stephanie Hendricks, so much love. She just had a baby girl, and she's perfect and wonderful, and I'm so sad that I cannot snuggle her because of all what's going on inside of my body right now. So send me some healing vibes, some healthy vibes, and I would really appreciate it. So today I just want to talk about meditation, and if this is something that you've been curious about, this video is just for you. So when I started hearing about meditation and seeing other people meditating and getting all of these amazing positive outcomes from sitting in stillness for 5 to 10 to 20 to 40 minutes a day, I was like, yes, I want to learn all about this, but I had no idea where to begin. And to be completely honest with all of you, I felt really silly doing it, and I thought that it was a little bit woo-woo. And so these were all limitations that I had mentally that really kept me stuck where I was at, that gave me excuses why I wasn't going to fully commit to trying something that could heal some of the inner dialogue that was not serving me and really keeping me stuck in distorted eating. Oh my gosh, so I really wish that someone would have helped me see the beautiful effects of meditation years ago, because it would have saved me so many years of really battling how to get better in my recovery. When we can sit in stillness, when we can quiet our mind, we tune inward into our soul, into our spirit, into our heart, and all of our love, all of the answers for recovery, they never left me. They were all still there. I was just so busy in my head trying to think my way into healthy, trying to think my way out of this sinking sand that I was in, that my mind had me in, because everything that I was going through, all were created in my mind. It was all a narrative playing in my head that if I wasn't a certain size, I wouldn't get as much love and acceptance. If I didn't look this way, then I would never be happy. And even though I was not happy, even though I wasn't receiving more love and acceptance, I still didn't turn off that narrative. So it kept playing, and it seriously handicapped me in my own diet binge cycle, where I would feel like I was eating really healthy for a week, but yet my healthy eating was all about rules, regulations, like restriction. But to me, like, I'm like, yes, I got my shit going on for this week, and then all of a sudden I would start obsessing over food, because when you're restricting, you're going against what your body needs. You're in your head trying to force your body to want to eat certain things when it really might want something else that would serve you so much better if you just dropped the rules and dropped all the guidelines that you had. But I was so in it, and I was like, okay, I ate so clean this whole week, and I didn't understand what was happening. I would start obsessing over food, like that's all I thought about. And if it wasn't like the food, what food am I eating next, it would be like what I wasn't going to allow myself to eat, why I shouldn't be hungry at this time. Like, food just ruled my entire mental space. And then after all of this obsession, I would cave. And when I caved, I would do one of two things. I would judge myself, or I would purge. And then after I would judge myself or purge, I would then go right back into, okay, tomorrow I'm never eating bread again, I'm never eating cookies. And then I was back at restricting, and then obsessing, and then caving, and then judging or doing a negative behavior, and then telling myself, tomorrow I am never going to do this to myself again. Tomorrow is going to be completely different. And guess what? It was never different. It was never different. So a little over a year ago, before I found out I was pregnant with my son, I hit my knees yet again. And that's when I said, I'm done doing this. I'm done with the diet mentality. Show me a different way. God, show me a different way. The universe, show me a different way. And I kept seeing this thing about health coaching. and I had some really cool people in my life who were a health coach. So Alicia Leadham was a girl that I was blessed with knowing through a colleague at SciTrain where I worked. And when I worked at SciTrain, I wish, like, if you would have met me 5 years ago, I would be really sad if you kept that perception of me alive today, because I've changed so much. But that was the reality. That's what happens when you are in this diet mentality where it just like, that's all you care about. I didn't care about relationships or being present or being fully happy. I just cared about myself and controlling the person that I was. So I got to meet this amazing person through SciTrain, but yet I wasn't really present to like get all of her blessings. She went off to be a health coach, and she is kicking ass in California. So if you guys want to see someone who's really living their dream, look at Alicia Leadham's stuff. So I had all these people that were around me doing what I wanted to do, but I just didn't know how. So like when I hit my knees right before I had Easton, I then saw a couple more like health coaches popping up, and I was like, I have to do this. I talked to my husband, he fully supported me, and then my amazing parents allowed me to go to school and get certified. And it opened my world to a lot of light leaders that I would have never met if I didn't pursue my dreams. And when I met these light leaders, I learned more about meditation and about yoga and about the healing effects of these tools. So I was a little hesitant at first, but then I dove into it. I was a part of Gabby Bernstein Spirit Junkie Masterclass, and that really opened my entire world to the healing effects of meditation and to really tuning into your intuition. And that changed my entire life. Like, that was a pivotal moment in my whole life, and it wasn't even a year ago that this happened. And I can't believe that I never was taught this before. So now I want to share the healing power of meditation and yoga. So the reason why it's so powerful for me is a lot of time I'm in my head, and when I'm in my head, I think things into reality. I stress myself out, I worry, I create self-doubt, I create shame, I create all these things that are not actually reality. So when I'm in my head and I'm thinking these things, I then manifest them into my world, and it's crazy how you can do that. So meditation and yoga has pulled me out of my head and back into my body. And the beauty of when you pull yourself back into your body is that all the answers are within us. We just have to silence that narrative that has been tainted from the world that we live in. We were born not knowing all the things that we know now. We were just born as loving creatures, and all of the goodness is always still in us. We just have to get out of our head, and that's why this shit is so powerful. It's because I have just recently had like the biggest awakenings of my life, and they keep happening, and then I start manifesting really awesome shit instead of a lot of dark stuff. And it just all is proof that we are so powerful. And I think when we can tune in and figure out how powerful we are, the world will change. And so now that I know the greatness of these tools, I want to share them with my tribe and help just one person maybe that's struggling with being really hard on yourself, or being really critical, or manifesting a lot of not so good things in your life. If I could just help one more person see that it doesn't have to be that way, that there's a different path, my life purpose would be fulfilled. So I just wanted to share this with all of you today. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and it's rainy in Ohio, but I hope that you have a beautiful day. So I just want to end with one more thing. Just know that a thought is just a thought, and it can be changed. So anything that pops up in your head that makes you feel a way that you don't want to feel, you can change it. You can be like, nope, I'm not believing it, nope. And then place it with something that empowers you. Something that is truthful, that highlights how freaking awesome you are, because you are. We just are our own worst critic. So let's stop being that, and let's be more mindful and more present in our body and just listen, and stop trying to control our body, and let our body show us the way. Let our soul show us the way. So, bye guys, have a great day.